Alright, this is Calabos, and this is Beyond the Skies. I have just basically picked up this living rock and placed down some oak for the living wood. Haven't really done a lot more than that. I'm being really careful here not to kill all of my grass, because at the moment I haven't actually got an ability to make more of it without sieving, and I'm not super excited about sieving, but we actually shouldn't be too much longer for that. So let's expand the platform slightly. In a very short time, we're actually going to have the ability to do some fairly major improvements as far as that goes. Oh, look, we have a quest, probably in magic. Oh, handy. Wand of the Force and a mana pool. Well, conveniently, that's what we were doing next. So, mana pool. 2, 3. So, what colors do we have extra? Light gray. So let's go ahead and do this. This would be light gray, dark gray, some twigs. Boom, Wand of the Forest. Gives us a mana diamond. That's a jump. So our next step is pretty much popping this down. And we need what is called an endoflame. We also need to move this slightly. So we'll put this over here. Have some of the cobble. So we need to cook some of the cobble really quick, and we'll do that now. That was not cooking cobble. There we go. So yeah, it's hard to say whether this is faster or not. I'll do this so I can be closer. No, I don't even need to do that. I've got lots of wood. So I'm probably going to make this my last episode for today, just for reasons. So yeah, we also need, I just had it. There it is. So this is what we have, a mana spreader. It's a mana spreader. And what this mana spreader is good for is it collects mana from various flora. Like for example, endoflame. Endoflame. So we need 2 brown, a red, and a light gray. So we'll go brown. And we're just gonna do this, and we're gonna bone meal it. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't have shears. Do we they have wood shears? There should be wood shears because of roots. Okay, so let's do that. Make some wood shears. That's annoying. So that recipe's been taken over by that. So we're not going to be making wood shears very rapidly at all. But we could make manasteel shears because we have manasteel. Now I'm going to try not to use these too extensively because they can be repaired as long as I don't destroy them. So we'll just put these tall flowers in here. I do not know if they are otherwise craftable or usable as crafting things, but we needed 2 brown, what is it? Endoflame. Keep writing indoor. 2 brown, a red, and a light gray. So light gray. Just one. So now we need to come over here to seeds. We'll grab 2 seeds. Oops. Endoflame. Then we drop this. And drop that. And now, if we put our mana spreader here, for example, we use our wand, attach it to that, and we put down our endoflame, and clearly we need to make some more wood. Okay, so grab these. Now all we'd need to do is this, and if we check these with our wand, they are both linked to that. So they both grabbed some coal, and now we have this. And this is the basis of Botania. Like, everything is based on this interaction here. Generating flowers, mana spreader, mana pool. That's really it. So we're going to move this out here. Now, there are flowers that will eat a variety of things, not just coal. Oh, that was very fast. Usually it takes a little bit longer. But of course we have to get there. So at this point, it is probably a good idea to extend into some of the other mods. We're going to speed this up slightly. And the only place that can really go is there, so we double our chances by putting it there. So let's go ahead and look into some of the other sources. So let's make a sieve. Sieve. So we're going to need some slabs really quick. Sieve. And to use the sieve, we actually are going to need mesh. So now we have meshes. We'll go back up here to getting started. Gives us our first mesh. Gives us stone. We've got stone there. I'm probably going to just use this on the Pure Daisy when we get a little bit further. I need to expand the ground around it so we don't lose everything over the edge. But easily accomplished. So sadly the Pure Daisy only works on directly adjacent blocks. So if I were to put these down here, they would not work. I must put them here. If I put them above, again, it doesn't work. But, you know, you work with it. Let's get some more bone meal, I guess, if we have. So... armor. I'm hoping that at some time soon... Oh, good. We can get up to metal tools. My foray into Botania and building the sieves actually leads to that, so be patient. So we're just gonna pop this in here. Get a couple more of these going. Probably need more of that. So one of the reasons that I wanted to do the Botania is this flower called the orchid. Orchid's fairly easy to make. It just needs 2 each of 4 different kinds of petals. Green, red, yellow, and gray. Put this in here. Let's see, gray, yellow, green, and gonna have to make some more reds. So I think that let's just call this episode here. So it's a bit early, but why not? Alright, thanks for coming. You guys have a great night.